Feeling you, MP.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
And now the opening lineup for Team World. We've got Buzelis. Demons out there with Edgecombe. And then there's Zachary Riesesheim. And it's Larson in at the 5, roaming the paint. And it's Team World with the ball. Following the three-pointer by MP. Here's Demon. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Here's Buzelis following the three-pointer by USA. There's the drive, and Edgecombe gets it to go.
You know, I know his NBA career is just starting out, but he has been logging some veteran minutes in the regular season.
Well, in his short time in the league, Greg, he's earned the full confidence of the coaching staff. They're not afraid to use him in any situation.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
And it's Team World with the ball. Following the three-pointer by MP. Pass to Riesesheim. Here's Larson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. Off target from three-point range. You brought the big stage these young guys around tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
Here's Riesesheim. Team World with another miss. USA leading by 10. The 3 from MP. And it's Riesesheim with the rebound. Here he goes. Demon from deep. That shot is off.
Limited success for them early on here, but don't expect that to continue.
There's Lin with the 3. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And sort of a revelation this season. He's quickly established himself as one of the league's top young players.
And that's always impressive to see because there were a lot of people who had their doubts about him. But he seems to thrive on proving those people wrong, and he's off to a good start.
Team World trails by 13. Pass to Buzelis. Can they get it? It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
The 3 from MP. Another 3 for USA.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Here's Riesesheim. Still scoreless. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
And that one's good. MP.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
And it's Team World with the ball. Following the three-pointer by MP. Rizachet with it. Edgecombe. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And there was some power behind that slam by Edgecombe.
And here's Lynn. He'll bring it up for USA. 13-point lead. Another three for USA.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. No good on the three.
Well, he's definitely got a shoot-first mindset right now, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, and that's not always endearing to your teammates, if you ask me. I mean, this is a game where everybody wants a piece of that spotlight. It shouldn't just be about him.
USA leading by 16. Takes the three. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And it's Team World with the ball. Following the three-pointer by MP. Demon, that's good.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And the basket by MP.
Coming right back. MP with a huge three.
Bounce pass from Rizachet. Buzelis trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. MP has been leading the charge for USA. An historic feat during the quarter, launching and making a phenomenal... USA with some changes. Queens checked in. And Flag subbed in for Shepard. Team World also making some changes. Zachary Rizachet's checked in for Alexander Sarr. Demon comes in for Yakachonis. And it's Edgecombe in for Traore. So Team World's 5 right now. Demon's out there with Edgecombe. And there's Riley. Then there's Rizachet.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Good ball movement here by Team World. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by USA.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Lynn from long range. Another three for USA.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, he just couldn't get out of his own way there. I like the aggressiveness, but that's his second foul.
Kyle Filipowski's checked in for USA. And a change for Team World. Larson's checked in. Pass to Edgecombe. Team World with another miss. USA leading by 19. The three from MP. Connects from three-point range. MP's got 36.
Displaying the range right there. Good to see MP taking and making that kind of shot.
Rizachet in the corner. Demon stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. MP inside. The rebound by Demon.
I thought he had that one. I think he did too.
Goes up on the high post. Knipple with the rebound. Demon's gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Yep, that one goes in there. MP's got 38 points.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And it's USA enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Things have been clicking offensively, defensively, you name it. And they are riding this wave of momentum. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time to get back into it at the Rising Stars Challenge. A night none of these young players will ever forget, I'm sure.
Oh, to be young and athletic, just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you know, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game, and that excitement comes out onto the court.
They've got Castle. He's out there with MP. Flagg is out there with Filipowski. And it's Queen in at the 4 spot. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half.
And you see the explosiveness of Flagg, the athletic ability giving him an edge inside.
Here's MP. Lays it up off the glass. Lynn's got 40 points.
He's been incredible tonight, seemingly scoring at will, really powering his team forward.
Pass to Demon. Now Edgecombe. Off target from outside.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
MP, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Lynn with the steal. One-on-one here. Here's Queen. Buzelis with the double team. Castle misses.
The defense may have given him that one. Based on the results, you see why.
And he gets it to go. Demon's got 10 points in the game.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
Yeah, they want to get the half off to a quick start, and they know who to go to.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Team World trails by 17, and the foul called on MP. Timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. And that timeout by... So USA wins it.
I can't say enough about how well all these young men competed here tonight. A great show for the fans and a clear...
There he is, the MP, how you feeling?
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. They've got Nikola Jokic, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's Leonard in at the 3 spot.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
The defense has to understand the scouting report on MP. He can make you pay from deep.
Doncic against Brown. Outside for Wembanyama. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. MP looking around. That 3 off the mark. And so Doncic will bring it up for the West All-Stars. And just about a minute into the first quarter. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. And the 3 off target. Elbow shot. Another miss by MP. MP's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And the foul called on MP.
You know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Well, you can't expect lockdown D in the All-Star game, especially in the first half.
Johnson is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's MP. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Ingram in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game. And 2 more 3-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
James, the bounce pass. Inside. And it's Murray, that time on the assist by Butler. Murray's got his second bucket.
And the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent. And when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Another miss by MP. The West trails by 17. Murray, the pass to Edwards. The muscle from Edwards.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Lynn from long range. Here's Davis, and then jammed down as he goes right over Jokic.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
And as usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
Another miss by MP. Pass break, here comes the West. Wow, the athleticism of LeBron James.
How many times have we seen LeBron do this? Take over a game. Put up big scoring numbers. A bunch.
A big group substitution here for the East. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Anthony Davis. Antetokounmpo comes in for Johnson. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Cunningham in for Halliburton. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Williamson is checked in for Jokic. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Butler. Doncic is checked in for Edwards. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Murray. Pulls up on the wing. Antetokounmpo dishes to MP. Second shot opportunity. Tries yet again. Giannis making his presence felt down low.
Boy, extra effort by Giannis, the multi-time MVP. He's just built a little differently.
Nobody near Leonard from outside off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Now here's Williamson. Following the miss by MP. There's the triple. Bangs home the trifecta. Ling's got 15 points.
He is lighting them up from deep this period. This team has made a concerted effort to make sure he continues to get shots.
Offensive rebound. In close, it's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Another miss by MP.
You know, his touch just has not been there tonight. You wonder how big their lead would be if he was hot.
James. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Nothing going down low on the shot from MP.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive, driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them.
And another miss by the East. The West trails by 13. Shea takes the hit and still gets it to go.
And how about the determination from Shea? Didn't let the physical defense stop him.
And here's MP for 3. Another miss by MP.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. And here's Doncic from the arc.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
And so it's the East All-Stars. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. Wembanyama's out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Doncic in at shooting guard.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Lets it go with a 3. And another 3 from the East.
I'm not sure he realizes there are 4 other guys on the floor with him, trying to make this a one-man show.
Yeah, he's got a little black hole going on there. If he gets it, then he's not giving it up to anybody else, and that's really not what this game is about.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander, following the three-pointer by MP. SGA on the wing, covered by MP. He misses it. He's 4 for 7 from the floor. Lets it go from deep. Another miss by MP.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Jaylen Brown with the rebound. And here's the East. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Lin from long range drains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 12 points here in the second half. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Doncic kicks to Jokic. Some nice passing here by the West. High post try. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Got that bucket in no time at all. MP's got 30.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And here's SGA. 10 points for him. Drains it from 17 feet out. SGA's got 12 in the game.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
The 3 from MP. And another 3 from the East.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Doncic's shot is good.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back-at-you 3, the revenge triple.
The 3 from MP. Good on the triple. MP's got 36.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the West. And here's MP for 3. And another 3 from the East.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
A big group substitution here for the East. Adebayo is checked in for Karl-Anthony Towns. Davis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Ingram, he's checked in for Johnson. Halliburton subbed in for Brown. Edwards has come in for the West. Drills the three-pointer. MP's got 44.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Jokic. Back to Doncic. And a wide open look for SGA. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. And here's MP for 3. And another 3 from the East.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Wembanyama has gone 1 of 4 from the field. Lin from long range drains it from beyond the arc. Lin's got 50 points.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Here's Doncic. Count that one.
And their outside game has simply evaporated here in the second half. Not a lot of great looks from deep.
And here's MP for 3. Connects from three-point range. Lin's got 53.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up.
So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch.